Well, good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, or maybe it's the middle of the night for you when you see and or hear this video. This is old Liplock no more, and on a very, very cold day in north central Arkansas, we're going to have a yard stroll because I'm about to make a statement on my thoughts regarding Sebastian Rogers. This will be the only video I make regarding Sebastian because, as my viewers will recall, around the 1st of March I said I would not be discussing Sebastian's case because it was going to be Summerwell's 2.0, and indeed almost a year ago. Not to break my own arm patting myself on the back, but I was spot on. However, I have been keeping up with Sebastian's case on responsible channels. I'll just leave that there. And I have had a few folks ask me my opinion, so in my stream of consciousness way, here we go. I am fully and thoroughly convinced that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers walked out of his home on his own, based on various pieces of evidence and air quote testimony, close air quote, from many, including the parents, all three of them, and neighbors. Not Bobby. And I'll just leave that there. I believe Sebastian Rogers, at the age of 15, had been sneaking out of his home in the middle of the night, probably for quite some time. I was never one to sneak out of my house. Never occurred to me to do so. But there are a lot of teenagers who do, who have. If you are one who ever snuck out of your home, did your parents ever know? Yeah, some of you got busted. Sure you did. But there are a lot of you who did not as well. So, just admit it. Sorry, there's nothing pretty to look at. It is the dead of winter in Arkansas. Anyway, I believe Sebastian Rogers was quite fascinated with construction equipment. And we all know there was a new construction site nearby Sebastian Rogers' home. I believe, based on everything that I have heard that is reliable, at least somewhat, that the thud heard by Katie Proudfoot, Sebastian's mother, was Sebastian accidentally dropping, I don't know, something he had prepared to take along with him, or a pair of shoes that he had hidden rather than throwing away. I'm not convinced he was barefooted. I believe Sebastian, as I said, had been sneaking out of the home in the middle of the night for quite some time, and it had never been discovered. Based on, here again, testimony, word used very loosely, I believe that Sebastian had been hiding to avoid being discovered, sneaking out in the night. And it could have been for a number of reasons. He could have been going out to play the flashlight tag thing. He could have longed for the peaceful beauty of the night, the calm quiet of the night sky to gaze upon. Wandered into the woods, perhaps, got disoriented. And perhaps has fallen into a sinkhole or something like that. But here's what I actually believe. Emphasis on the word believe happened to Sebastian Rogers. I believe he snuck out of his home in the middle of the night. I believe he waited for his mother to go to sleep. I believe it is something that he had done before. I believe that he made his way to the construction site. I believe he was there when the workers began to arrive. I believe that he hid. And I believe, very sadly, that tons of rubble was dumped upon Sebastian Rogers. I believe that Sebastian is currently buried beneath tons and tons of rubble, and perhaps beneath construction of a brand new home right there near his. I do not at this time, nor did I ever really believe that Katie or Chris Proudfoot or Seth Rogers has had anything to do with the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. And as I have said in so many chats, when did you people who claim to be true crime on YouTube decide that a missing persons case is automatically a crime? I'm ashamed of a number of you. Thank you for listening. I will not be addressing this again.